Holy shit, people. I'm freaking tired. Wow. Like, talk about, I shouldn't have streamed last night. I should have just went straight to bed, which is what I'm gonna do tonight. Oh, I almost threw up because, yeah, I need my sleep. I definitely need my sleep. Like, I maybe got 4 hours last night, if that. Can't be doing that too often. I think I also have a sore throat. This sucks. Anyway, not a big deal. We'll bang through the day. I can't be doing that on the phone. You know the one problem with having a little Pomeranian is I don't know if it's all Pomeranians or what. This little fucker follows way too close, and I already stepped on him again today. Because he can't give me space. He's got to be like right beside me. And I move and he doesn't move. He's like looking at something else because he's got ADHD. And I step on him every fucking time. Ugh. Seriously, what's wrong with you? Oh, now the camera's on you. You're going to go play your toy. I swear you need Ritalin. I wonder if they make Ritalin for floor mops. Fuck, you're a special case. He already forgot what he was doing. He already forgot. That's how special this thing is. My goodness. Yep, follows way too close and flops around like a flounder on the carpet when he's on the camera. Anyway, I'm making a second coffee in hopes and dreams that it'll wake me up even more. Because wow, I got nothing today. Got about, I'd say 40 minutes before we gotta head off to work. Might stop by the Mike's Mart, get some Monster energy drinks and maybe a Subway. Both of those sound really good right about now. Like a big friggin' time. Like a big friggin' time. Yeah. Oh, dead man walking. Let's get off to work, people. Put in our time. Come home tonight. Go to bed. Oh, what a lively vlog today is. So, it's cold enough to be snowing right now. That's nice. Anyway, let's get off to work. At least with the microphone the way it's set up on this camera now, the sounds from the heater don't come through as prominently, except when I don't talk for a while, and even though I have auto gain turned off, it's still turned on, and the camera auto gains itself back to hearing the fucking sounds from the heater vent. But you know, whatever. Anyway, bright and early in the morning, you can tell because the buses are out. Fact. And yeah, gotta go to work. Leave when it's, well, at least it's not dark out. That's a bonus. Say I leave when it's dark out and I come home when it's dark out. But luckily that's not the case. I'm just gonna let this bus take possession. Just having to head on with the school bus be a bad frickin' time. For sure. Any hoozle. Luckily at work, time flies. I like to say time flies when you're having fun, but you know. Come on, call center life, yo. Oh, that guy just like walked right across the street. Didn't even fucking acknowledge the crossing guard. Just fucking starts tromping across the street like, I own this place. Fuck, shit. Oh, forgot my signal light. Whoops. Here's hoping today flies by. I don't think I'll be streaming tonight, that's a given. Probably gonna do that sleeping thing tonight, if anything. Because that sounds like a promising action. I'm feeling like carp today. Like carp, people. I'm feeling like a fucking fish. Fucking fish, man. At least my defrosters work. Damn, I'm not gonna have time to get a coffee or anything. Kinda left a little later because my windows are frosted over. Forgot to pre-start my car to get the heaters nice and hot to melt the ice off. Whoops! Stupid mistake on my part. So there's a new movie coming out called The Valerian or something like that. And my cousin shared the trailer for it on Facebook, and sure as shit, who's in it? DJ Cara from Non-Stop Pop Radio on Grand Theft Auto. Los Santos Non-Stop Pop. I'm DJ Cara. Yeah, she's starring in it, so I'm like, huh, I'm gonna have to check this out. I wanna see what the fuck this is all about, for sure. I don't know, he's all excited about it, so it must be some sort of a Marvel DC fucking thing, because he loves that shit, so yeah, it'd be nice to see what the fuck that's all about. I watched the trailer, but I was also half asleep, so I can't really tell you what happened in it. A lot of action, that much I can remember. Fuck, I'm done. Wow, brain's just fucking melted. Here's hoping today's snow, because it's currently snowing right now, it's just not sticking. Stuck to the surface of the car because it was freezing, but the pavement's still a little bit warm, so upon impact it's melting away. But here's hoping that this snow shit doesn't... I'd like to see it be like last year where we had a green Christmas and it didn't snow till January. and it was gone in March. That'd be a good time. You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean, man? Yeah, you know what I mean, man? That'd be a freaking good time, man. I dig it. Wouldn't even need a shovel to dig it. You know what? We got time. Fuck it. I'm going to get myself a Subway and some Monsters. I don't give a fuck, mate. I need my food, mate. Caffeine, mate. Makes me get through the day better, mate. Why the fuck am I talking like this, mate? Oh yeah, it's fucking deader than a doornail over at the Subway's Max here. Fucking rights, we're going to get ourselves a breakfast subby, bud. That's gonna be the battle plan for yonder. Get ourselves a brekkie sub, grab that in my face, and go into battle with some fucking fuel in the gut. Let's do this. Talk to you guys when it's fucking dark out. Aw, yeah. Holy wind noise! Hey guys, we're done our shift. It's time to go home. It's time to go home and quite possibly eat some food. Really need to munch on some delicious friggin' food. Yeah, bitches, it's time to go home. My favorite time of the day. Actually, tomorrow night at this time is my favorite time of the day. Knowing that I just got to go in for one more shift, and it's a quickie. I say an 8-hour shift, I call it a quickie. Like, are you fucking for real right now? Who in their right mind would call an 8-hour shift a quickie? Somebody who works 2 11 hours back to back and then has to go in for an 8. That's who. That's who, my friends. It's me. Anyway, yeah, I was reading through the comments, and I don't think I explained myself yesterday properly enough so that you understand what I'm talking about with the webcam footage. I'm not looking to record with the webcam and then chroma key that. For that, I'll just use my camcorder. It works. I can easily use my camcorder, set it up on a tripod on my desk, and record a scene, and it works fine. Like, not a problem. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. What I wanted to do was do a live broadcast. Basically, I need to figure out a way, like a program, that it takes the chroma key and allows me to basically do what you do with a video editor, but in real time. That's what I need. I need something that I can, basically a piece of software that becomes a fake webcam. That's what Manycams does, is it becomes a fake webcam. So when you're like connecting on Skype or Google Hangouts or whatever other program uses a webcam, you literally choose Manycams, not your like Logitech C920 or C270 or whatever webcam, Microsoft Lifecam, whatever fucking number you have. That guy doesn't even have his fucking headlights on. Is he stupid? But anyway, yeah, so you pick the Manycam software, and then it post-renders your video footage before it hits the internet. And there is a little bit of audio latency when you do that, which is why I don't really necessarily like Manycams for that. Now, the problem with Manycams is the chroma key on it is stupid. It's like you set chroma key and then you get the fuck out of the scene, and then when you get out of the scene, it takes a snapshot of the background and remembers said background, and then you jump back in the scene and it chroma keys to the best of its ability. And let me tell you right now, the best of its ability is really, really, really not the best of its ability. It's kind of shit. I noticed last night, I tried it out because I bought a copy of it back in the day. Now the copy I have is kind of old and outdated, and I don't want to pay for the new license. They can go fuck themselves, because the old and outdated version didn't do it right, and I can imagine the new and modified version don't do it right either, because Manycams is basically a program that a lot of people used in place of webcam software to shoot vlogs from their computer. So they would use Manycams instead to record their video footage, and they could put goofy effects like a floating hat bound to their head, or goggles, or all those stupid effects. Microsoft Lifecam software has it built in, and a couple others have it built in too, and it's pretty shit. It's not the greatest. So I was thinking about it. What I might do, I might just say fuck it, and if we do a Google Live Hangout, I might just have a green fucking green screen behind me, and just call it there and be like, there you guys go. There's Skivens, green screen, boom. Background's plain and boring. Looks like Kermit the Frog was draped across my back. Whatever, who cares? Because I don't think there's a software out there that isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg in my firstborn, which I fucking don't think will ever happen, but if it did, the kid would be entitled to someone else, so I guess I get a free get out of jail free card. A free get out of jail free card, eh? Yeah, that's how much I want children, people. Hey, people who like having kids, fuck all the power to you, bud. I personally do not want children. Bank account draining shit factories, no thanks. no thanks, me okay. I'd rather be an uncle than a father, so that's okay. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about for Monday. Now, some people were saying that they've already tried out the old dirty Canadian whiskey and said it's fucking harsh. Well, I heard the same shit about Crown Royal. And Crown Royal, I find it smooth as glass. I've had some fucking dirty whiskey before. I've even had some dirty rum, some Newfoundland Screech. You ever have Newfoundland Screech? Fuck, that shit will strip the paint off your neighbor's house while you drink it. Oh my goodness, that stuff is harsh. I swear you could probably start a car on it. I don't know if they just took like rum and mixed battery acid with it and said, there you go. There's your Newfoundland Screech. Get her into you, chum. Yeah, Newfoundland Screech, I'll never do that shit again. Oh my goodness. Once was more than enough for me. And I've done swish. I'll never do swish again. You want swish basically is when you have like a a barrel that you use for fermenting alcohol, like whiskey barrels. What they do is they'll put water in it, and then every day they come over and they give her a half turn, a half turn, a half turn, and they'll do that for like a month or two. The longer they take, the more friggin' alcoholic that beverage gets. And what it does is it sucks all the alcohol out of the wood that got absorbed in over time from the whiskey. And you get this foul tasting, fucking disgusting liquor. But if you can get her into you and you can keep her down, you're gonna get some trash. I mean, like, just violently wrecked. So I do not recommend swish. It literally tastes like, well, I can't even define the taste. It's a unique taste of its own. It's like, yeah, it's an undefinable taste. It's nasty. Fuck, does she get you some drunk. Same with Screech. If you can keep Screech down, man, you ain't walking. That stuff is nasty. And the next day, the hangover, holy fuck. You can drink all the bottles of Gatorade you want. You ain't getting your electrolytes leveled. I'll just sit the fucking day out, take a fucking siesta. A full day siesta. Don't even leave the bed. Just stay in bed all day and sleep the headache away. Drink a lot of water and pop some Tylenols and pass the fuck out. But anyway, people, I'm almost home. So I'll chime back in once there and we'll rip tit. Alright, peace. So I've been vaping on this thing here for the past 2 weeks. No, past 4 days, not 2 weeks. And I've been running my own juice in it. And it's been working great. Been loving this tank. It's this is the Therium by Suck My Mod and Wismic. And like, vape's great. Like, it's amazing. The flavor is awesome. And I've been using my own juice in it. Oh, Oreo's barking. 1 second. Anyway, the dog was barking because my neighbors got home from work and he felt his need to let them know that he's the man. Oh, fucking 9 pounds of him. So anyway, as I was saying, I was vaping on this thing pretty much for the past couple days, past 4 days of my own juice. And today a guy from work said, hey man, I got some juice. And I don't really like it. If you want, you can have it. And he gives me this. Chapter 2, Medusa. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, the fuck flavor is this? Right away I see the bottle and I'm thinking like a custardy kind, like a white bottle custard vape. Seems legit, right? No, it's like a strawberry something or other. Really good stuff. It tastes delicious and I'm hitting it and I got it in here now. The flavor's amazing, but one fucking problem with it, and I found out why he gave it to me. It's got sucralose in it. Look at that juice. Look at how fucking brown she is. About as brown as my underwear are now. See all the bits of black on the cotton? Yeah, clogs it up. Look at the coil. She's all baked. That was 3 tanks worth, 3 mils of that juice through this thing. Did that much damage. You seen what the tank looked like. This is what the juice looks like. Let me just get a dripper out here. Look at how clear that juice is. This is the reason why I say sucralose in an e-juice is a bad thing. Because it fucks your coils. In an RDTA like the Therium or the Griffin, I really don't give a shit. Fuck, coil gets wrecked, whatever. I'll pull it, put a new one in, or pull it, see if I can clean it, dry burn it, whatever. And then re-wick it, hammer down, give her some more. But if this was the TFV8, where a pack of coils is like 30 bucks for 3 coils, or 20 bucks for 3 coils, or whatever the hell the price may be, I'd be some pissed off. And the guy who gave it to me did say that. He's like, dude, I thought you said the TFV8's a great tank. And I'm like, yeah, man, I love mine. I'm still on the original coil. And he's like, really? He goes, because I've burned through the T8 coil it came with, the Q4 coil it came with, and I've had to re-wick the rebuildable section 4 times because the coil keeps dry hitting. And I'm like, dry hitting? How the fuck's it dry hitting? Like, the wick's sitting in juice. Like, it can't dry hit. If you're not wicking it right. He's like, dude, I'm wicking it right. Trust me. And I said, then you're doing something wrong. And what he was doing wrong was he was running this juice
in that tank, and it was fucking up his coils that quick. So this is why I think for the regulation on e-juice, right now as it stands, like I'll show you here on the bottle of e-juice, anybody who vapes can tell, well I already know this, but anybody who doesn't, education for you. Okay, so you see right there it says propylene glycol, oh fuck, that's in French. Apologize for that. We're up here in Canada, right? We do that. So ingredients, propylene glycol, glycerin, nicotine, natural and artificial flavoring. They should put the sweetener down. So if they're using stevia, if they're using maltol, if they're using, especially xylitol, should be written on here. If they're using erythritol, if they're using stevia, like whatever they're using, it should be on here as an extra item. If you're using glucose, let us know so we don't use your product with fucking coils you gotta buy. Because it gets expensive, unless that's your plan. Then you're dicks. Sitting here ranting and raving, I should have friggin' fired up the convection oven. I kind of sort of really want to make chicken fingers tonight. Because chicken fingers are friggin' awesome. I friggin' love chicken fingers, the $8 a box kind. Cause I friggin' love chicken fingers, $8 a friggin' box, yeah. Oh, look it. It's like a butterfly of calories. Huh, processed calorie butterfly. Yay! That's right. I'm having 14 chicken fingers. Don't fucking judge me. But I know you're gonna. Anyway, what I need... oh, fuck. What I need to do is I need to vape this tank down. She's rough on my throat because that fucking cotton is not wicking the juice in there right. Therefore, it's giving like a... I don't want to say a burnt hit. But the coil is red glowing, so it's getting a hot leg because the cotton's like fucking deflamed. It's deflamed or whatever, I don't know. So what I want to do is I want to pull the build out of there. I want to drain the tank out, but I don't want to lose any of that juice because it's fucking tasty. And then I want to pull the cotton out of her, pull the build out of her, rebuild it. And I'm thinking about doing a twisted tiger. So what I'm going to do is twist some 28 gauge and then twist some tiger or some ribbon around the twisted. And then we're going to go with a bigger diameter coil. So instead of this is a 2 mil. We're going to bring her up to a 3 mil. Make her a big fucker so we can really get some cotton into that bitch. And I know, Fat Bike Freak, you already wrote down the fucking times when I started talking about vaping and when I stopped. But guess what, bitch? I'm never gonna stop. You can't make me stop. No matter how hard you fucking try, I'm never gonna stop, son. So why don't you get on your bike and pedal your little ass on? Son. I do apologize for that scene a little bit. So I started watching that Kid Behind the Camera Pickle Boy, or Kid Behind the Camera McJuggerNugget series. Yeah, I'm calling it a fucking series. There's no way that's real. Basically, Kid Behind the Camera, Jesse from McJuggerNuggets, or McJuggerNuggets if you want. I think that's his nickname, or whatever the fuck. He took a rip down to South Carolina? Sure. And to visit Pickle Boy and to find out is Pickle Boy real or fake. Okay, first off, Pickle Boy was already on Keemstar. Okay? They've already discussed this. It's a fucking horse. It's a dead horse and they're still beating the shit out of it. Basically, he stated right on there that yes, it is fake, but sometimes dad gets carried away. He stated it right on there that his dad... The fuck is she doing? Don't scratch the walls anymore, dude. Fucking cat. But anyway, he stated right on there that it is in fact fake, but his dad sometimes gets carried away and more shit gets broken than should. Like the PlayStation video. His dad was only supposed to break the PlayStation. Put the fucking hammer through the coffee table. That was collateral damage, you know? There was another video that he talked about where, and I can't remember which one it was, but his dad was supposed to break one article of technology and ended up smashing something else. And like the freakouts at Thanksgiving when he broke the chair wasn't supposed to break. Like he had no intentions on doing. So like this is like basically what happens is they plan it out and staged, but what adds to the realism is the fact that Grandpa doesn't know when to quit, and he has so much fun breaking shit, so he's like, fuck it, Michael will buy him a new shit, you know? Like when they wrecked the dryer, Michael's gonna buy him a new dryer anyway. So he wrecked the dryer, and then he decided to take a couple fucking swings at the washer too, you know? So it's like, whatever. That's what they do, and it's entertaining as fuck. And if it's real or fake, who gives a shit, right? Because if you can watch that video and you find it entertaining like you would a television show, then what's the big fucking deal, guy? Mind you, Kid Behind the Camera's old shit when they lived back on Trailwood? Fuck. That stuff was fucking hilarious. The video starts off and you got Grandpa, goddamn trough-eating motherfucking marshmallows sucking, and he just goes off, and it's like, holy shit. He's pissed, all because he couldn't make a souffle because somebody ate his marshmallows. Meanwhile, they're just misplaced. They were there, they were just in the cupboard, not on the counter. So he fucking trashes the kitchen. Pretty funny shit. You know, stuff like that. That felt super real. But like the whole Psycho series from Jesse, it's like, fuck, I was picking it apart. Every episode I watched, I'm like, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That TV's not right. The fucking door came off the hinges. It wasn't even on the hinges. Like, I was picking it apart. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm watching this as entertainment. This is no different now than Big Bang Theory or Supernatural. Fuck it. And that's how you gotta treat some YouTubers. Some people make it fake. Some people don't want to make it, don't do it real. But they do it for a reason. For entertainment purposes. And I can respect that, you know? I can respect that they want to put on a show. And that's what kind of gets me is, it's called the Angry Grandpa Show. Shows are generally written. I'm not bombing on you, Mike, if you're watching this. I'm just saying, stating facts. Like, you can't call it a show and say it's real. Because shows are written, they're produced, and they're put out. Angry Grandpa Show makes it sound like a TV show to me. But I did watch that Keemstar when they tried to exploit you. When, the whole shit went down with you and Dylan. Of course I watched it. Fuck, I had to see what the hell was going on. I had no clue. One moment you guys are best buddies, he's at your friggin' dad's house hanging out, and the next moment he's just fucking exploiting the shit out of you, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But so far this new collab series, I guess we can call it, it's been kind of entertaining. McJuggernuggets is acting like a complete dick, and suits him. Actually, to be honest, he's kind of acting like how I pictured him to be in real life. Kind of like this control freak, like push you around and treat people like a lapdog type operation, right? And that's how he's acting in this series, and it's like, fuck, is he actually playing a character, or is he actually being Jesse? So... who knows, right? His buddy back in the day who used to film for him for the Psycho series, Korn, dropped a whole bunch of shit, and he's had some stuff to say about Jesse, about the way Jesse is. So to me, I question if he's just like that. Very well could be a chance that he's just like that. So who knows, man? Who the frig knows? Lou Ferrig knows. But anyway, people, what the fuck am I talking about? I got 27 minutes to wait for these to cook. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to probably eat tonight. Chat with the guys on TeamSpeak for a bit, then hit the sack and go to bed. And then tomorrow night we got our GTA live stream on YouTube. Should work fine. I think I found out what the problem with ARC is. Did some digging, and I realized that with Grand Theft Auto, and I think I've already mentioned this before, with Grand Theft Auto, it works fine. With My Summer Car, which is also an alpha, works fine. With ARC, it acts up. However, ARC also acts up when I'm just playing the game. Like, it'll every once in a while lag spike, and that gets kind of annoying. So I did some digging around, and apparently what's happening is because the computer is having problems keeping up with the game, OBS is having problems rendering the game. So, and the same thing happened to Stuffs last night when he was recording it. OBS black screened on him. So I've come to the conclusion that the problem is ARC. So I'm probably going to have to dumb down the graphics a bit in order to stream it. And I'm going to try that. Now, of course, it worked fine on Twitch, because Twitch has been around the block for a bit, and it works. I don't really want to go back to Twitch. I'd like to keep it on YouTube, mainly because I get more viewers on YouTube. A lot of people who watch on YouTube can't watch on Twitch, because like I said in the past, they're either watching from a mobile device, they're watching from poor internet quality, and Twitch doesn't give you transcoding until you get 50 viewers. And I never hit that. On YouTube, I get about 50 viewers, which is great. So because I never get the view count to turn on transcoding, it kind of alienates a bunch of people. So I want to stick to YouTube, and I've been streaming on Skaven Games, if anybody wants to know where I'm streaming. Links in the description as always, so you can go over there and subscribe. When we do a live stream, you can check that shit out. That's up to you. And if you don't want to, then, you know, tomorrow night at around 10:30. Just pop into the channel and say, hey, cool. You don't have to subscribe. Saturday nights is usually Grand Theft Auto night. And Sunday nights is going to be, well, this Sunday night I'm doing that My Summer Car again, because I got some shit to do. I gotta get that fucking engine in the car and started. I also got to put the suspension on, struts, control arms. This is going to be a horror show. It'll be fun. But anyway, people, on that note, I'm going to shut her down here and call her a night. So thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, or down below they go. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.